Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Bourbon Bar. I'm Holden. As you can see, I am alone here again because Lauren's not here yet, but that's going to change very shortly because Lauren will be here. Oh, wait. I just got the notification that she arrived at home, so Lauren is here. It's just a matter of her getting in here. But on tonight's episode, the audio works, and we're going to be drinking some ECBP. So this is going to be fun. So Sugar Kitty, a while back, sent me some ECBP samples, one of which is the most popular, well, what I think to be the most popular ECBP of all time, because they kind of, when you hear people talk about it, everyone always mentions this batch, but the batch being ECBP C920. So I got that here, and I'm going to compare it against my two favorites that I've personally had, and that is the C921 and the B522. And I'm going to put those on a blind, but I'm also going to throw in this other one that I got from Sugar Kitty. This is a Private Barrel Select from 21090, and it is 123 proof and 9 years old. So, that being said, thanks Sugar Kitty, who's in the chat, says meow. Cheers, Sugar Kitty. Thanks for sending me the samples, and yeah, we're gonna drink them. But we're gonna wait until Lauren gets in here so that she can pour these blind for me, and then I can dive into them. And she's gonna be eating lasagna too, so there's that. But yeah, that being said, how's everyone's night? What's everyone drinking today? James Morgan says evening hold from the UK. Hey man. Thanks for being here. That's awesome. The UK. How's it over there on the other side of the pond? I heated it up already.
You know, but it was still frozen.
I put it in for 5 minutes.
No, you have to cut into it so the heat can get into it.
I guess when you heat up a frozen block of lasagna, you have to chop it up in pieces. But Peter White's also in the chat. Peter. Hey, Peter. Thanks for being here, buddy. Glad to see you here. Okay, so Lauren's got her Dr. Pepper, her lasagna, and her cellular device, making her way into the room. Hanging Z says C920. Yeah, buddy. Cheers, Hanging. Thanks for being here, buddy. Yeah, we're going to be doing the C920. I'm excited. Why are you sitting right over there? I'm excited to drink the C920 because, like I said, very, very popular ECBP, if not the most popular ECBP. That has been really honestly, I can't think of one more in particular. Like I know people have their favorite batches, but I can't think of a more particular ECBP that people name when they're saying what the best ECBP was or when was the last good ECBP or whatever. So, ouch.
I'm
Chris,
confused. Didn't we do this live stream already?
No, not with C920. We did my favorite ECBPs in general, but Sugar Kitty sent me a sample of C920, which is supposedly the best. And I have a store pick from 21090.
Are these new ones that you haven't tried yet?
Correct. Actually, I had a little nip of a C920 that Casey let me try because Casey Tisler, who might be in the chat by now, maybe not. He got his hands on a bottle of ECBP C920. So
why didn't you get it?
Huh? He bought it from his cousin-in-law, and it was half drank already.
No.
But
What the fuck were you doing?
What do you mean?
Were you not 21 yet?
For C920? Oh yeah, no, I didn't. The first one I got was C921 because I turned 21 in August. Oh yeah, so I would have just turned 21 a month before C920 came out, but I wasn't.
You were still drinking the city?
Oh, I was very wet behind the ears and green and all that stuff. I'd have been drinking Bullet Bourbon at that time and some Jefferson's Reserve.
Oh, hold on. I saw something about Jefferson somewhere, and I don't know.
They have a limited release that just came out.
No, but it was like I remember. They're gonna have a release party for Jefferson's at a restaurant in Green Bay.
Really?
No, at a golf course. Yes.
I like golfing.
And you it's like $100 some. You get a dinner, a bottle, and I don't know. But yeah.
Interesting. Not that Jefferson's is like totally amaze balls, but you know, bottle, free dinner, and you know, whatever. Party hardy.
Definitely like either a date night thing or like a get your bros together and
Yeah, for sure. Chris Katz is in the chat, says Jones never sleeps in the UK. What time is it over there? That's probably pretty late, I'd assume. Or is it early? Wait. No, it's late. Wait.
I think depending where you are, I think it's like
It's
8
late.
hours ahead.
Yeah, so
Someone's not going to bed.
alrighty then. That just makes it more special that you're here. So thanks for being here again. Chris also, thanks for being here. Cheers,
Let's
Chris.
look it up.
Yeah, let's figure out what time it is over there. Says, well, we must have issues, but it's a safe zone for whiskey.
Oh, it's only midnight. That's not so bad.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Okay, so where in the UK?
Hashtag welcome to the Lauren Show.
Where in the UK? Are you from England or Scotland?
Chris, are you? We have issues. I'm confused. Are you and Chris both from the UK? Question mark, exclamation point. Sugar says, a few people like the B520 over C920. Okay, so one of the most popular then, not the most popular. Derek Whiting says, cheers from American Family Field. Go Brewers. The Brewers playing tonight? Is that why they went down there?
It's my parents' anniversary.
Oh, they went. Well, I knew that.
They went down there for their anniversary, but they're going to Brewers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my parents' anniversary is today for 25 years.
Happy anniversary, you guys. A special toast. Special bourbon bar toast to you guys. So cheers.
They've been married for a quarter of a century. I could be asked one day.
That's a long time, yeah.
Could.
Excuse me? You got better things to do?
I'm just kidding.
Hashtag ECBP bunkered. I wish I had just bunkered bottles. I do have a bunkered ECBP C921 because I really like that one, but what was that
Am
noise?
I supposed to be doing something?
What was that noise?
Yeah.
James Morgan said they just drop often over here and they want 100 pounds.
Okay, pounds is money.
I'm aware. They didn't say pounds. It's got the pound sign
okay.
for money. Also, I'm just trying
sorry.
to.
I didn't know if you were smart enough.
I don't know
to
the conversion. What is pounds to American dollars?
I think American money is worth more.
So 100 pounds would be more like $80 or something.
Well, no.
Guessing. Pulling on my butt. Don't. Chris Tat says it's 9:08 a.m. over here on a Wednesday morning in
0.81.
OZ. Huh?
$1 US equals 0.81 pounds sterling.
Okay, so 100 would be $81. Chris Tat says it's 9:08 a.m. over here on Wednesday morning in OZ.
Well, what the heck kind of crap is my... Wait, where the heck's the OZ?
I don't know. Where's OZ? What is it? Wait. I'm not... everyone who watches us knows
Hold this
that
geographically...
I'm geographically challenged, okay? I'm not even going to pull something out because everyone's just going to roast me. It's going to be a whole shit show. But, an Aussie. Oh, man, I love Australians.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yep, Land Down Under. What a great guy. He's automatically just a great guy. And he says, Chris is an Aussie good man. Good day, mate. Oh, he said good day on my show.
They're saying
Our show.
They're saying that the US dollar is more than or less than the other one, but my Google says my Google's on crack, guys.
Wait, what did Google say exactly?
It said $1 US is worth 0.81. I literally said it to you. I literally read it in the sentence.
Oh yeah, so they're right.
Backwards.
They're right.
You just said it backwards.
Well, I was saying it.
So they have $1
yeah.
or £1, and we have 81 cents.
Yes.
I've never been there. Okay, I don't know. I've never been to another country.
London, Lauren, southeast to be specific, Greenwich near the River Thames.
Hey, I've heard about that place.
I've heard about all those places actually. So the real question is, James, how close are you to Hogwarts? Sorry, we've been.
They're in like all different schools.
Well, I know.
But they're all in there.
But Hogwarts is a specific school.
I don't know, because there's like multiple filming locations.
Oh, I meant like theoretically, like where would Hogwarts be in the TV show? I don't know where Hogwarts.
That's where a magical fairy tale land.
No, but like they list off real places.
Well, they're in London, one of them.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Hashtags all the way around 120. I have to import ECBP. Love my hazmat baller pick. Honestly, yeah, ECBP is worth importing, but whose pick is the hazmat baller pick? I don't know. British pound is worth more than the US dollar. I am East Coast Australia. He's East Coast, baby. East side. That's what I just did. I probably shouldn't throw up gang signs, but Joe Dickinson, it's Dickens, is in the chat, says the pound is worth more than the US dollar. That's what we're figuring out here. Ouch. Hey, Z says, don't offer Chris a fasters, or you might shank you.
Fosters.
That would make more sense. But I still don't know what a Foster's. Oh, like a bananas Foster.
I don't know why you're asking me. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what you mean by Foster's, but okay, I'll try not to mention those. So it was my first day. So it was my first foray into cast strength bourbon after it was all over the channels. I have regrets. Why? Why don't you like it? Question mark. Regrets. What kind of regrets could you have? Just out of curiosity. The Australian dollar is worth 66 cents US. So that would mean that it would be MSRP is $70. So in Australia, that would be, hold on, mathing here, roughly 100 if it was retail. 105. I don't know.
Like math.
Math's hard. So close to Hogwarts. He says he's so close to Hogwarts.
Well, maybe you can go visit him. I have a vacation.
In Harry Potter?
No.
Close to Paddington, platform 10.
So 9 3/4.
It's so close. It's only a quarter of a platform away. Baller equals Bourbon Baller and Mr. Two Chats. Oh. Foster's Australian for beer.
Guys,
that I did not know.
Don't talk to us about that. We've never been to Australia, and Holden's not going anytime soon.
Yeah, man. How are the spiders over there? Because I'm scared of the spiders over here, and they're small. They can't even eat you over here, but over there, there's like. Although, if spiders were big, do you think they'd be less scary? Because if you think about it, like a mouse isn't scary, and it's a big ugly thing. But spiders are scary because they can crawl in the cracks and crevices and like work its way up your pant leg. But like,
you're telling me that if you, like, we were just sitting here minding our own business and a freaking tarantula started walking in here, you wouldn't freak the fuck out? That is what you're telling me. Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, next to Chesterfield Farms.
What's happening
over there? I don't know. What's next?
Oh my gosh, I thought that said Chris Tilot, and I was so confused. I was like,
what? Tap, is that you? Foster's used to be an Australian beer, which was bought by James Morgan's Country Men, as it is bad cold, but really bad warm.
Are you okay? That was really hard for you to read.
That was a bit hard for me to read, but that sounds like something you need to send me so I can try on the channel. Just kidding.
I think that if Holden can guess the distillery of this flight, that we should get ice cream afterwards.
And I'm on board with that, so I'm gonna just wait until I taste them, and then I'll guess the distillery at the end. 4-leaf whiskey, Stacey H is in the chat, says, "Cheers, everyone! Cheers, Stacey. Thanks for being here." Going up with the "How are you now?" Good and you? Oh, not so bad. Got to do the old letter kind of conversation.
You should have kept that comment up on the screen because I thought that you were reading that, and I literally thought you lost all your brains.
James Morgan said I would always ask for a Castlemaine Chris. Casamine, I'm assuming, is another beer. Spiders, snakes, and a ton of animals you never even heard of. True that.
Holden would get into a fight with a kangaroo.
Oh, absolutely.
Because he has no self-control. He's like a child.
Tilly time.
It's okay.
Buddy kangaroo wants to tussle. Little Joey. Is a sea wasp scary? Now, what's a sea... I don't even know if I want to know what a sea wasp is, but 4-Leaf Whiskey said I would move, Lauren. Wait, why?
Because there's a spider crawling in there.
Oh, yeah.
You should have seen our basement friends. Holden had to call my mom to come.
I did. I couldn't do it. We talked about this last time, didn't we?
Did we? I don't know.
I think so. Spiders have to be dangerous to survive all the poisonous snakes. That's quite a positive outlook you have on those hideous, disgusting creatures.
Does Wisconsin have
brown recluse? A brown recluse will.
I know we have them, and we also have some black widows. I'm asking about the snakes.
Oh, sorry.
Do we only have garden snakes? Grass snakes, whatever they're called?
I don't know, but I know that there's been a sighting of an anaconda in this area.
Leave. I know, like out west, they have like rattlesnakes. So aren't rattlesnakes poisonous?
Yes, I believe so. And when their tail rattles, you best get the GTFO. Yeah, we wear mugs in those days. We were mugs. Something about mugs in those days, so that's how that works. You can get Foster's in the U.S. Oh, okay. I'll look at Woodman's. If any place is going to have it, it's probably Woodman's.
They have imported beer at Woodman's.
That's true. Foster's is readily available here in the U.S. I think you would probably have to go to 100 stores in OZ before finding one. Okay. Good to know. Then I'm just going to find it myself and drink it next time. Maybe we'll be on next week's live stream. I would drink a 4X instead.
Is there like an Australian holiday 4X. We can do it during?
I don't know. Do Australians even celebrate anything?
First of all, yes, they do.
Just kidding. I know. Is it a doggy, Chris?
I don't know what's happening.
Why are you touching my nipples? Sea wasps, tiny, deadly jellyfish in Australia, or boxfish.
Oh my gosh. Me and Holden saw some jellyfish when we were swimming in the ocean.
They were dead, and they were just jellies.
They were scary. They touched you like...
No, they were jellyfish eggs. They were the eggs. They're just like a little see-through jelly
the
thing.
Eggs because
That's what some kids said. Yeah. Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans is in the chat. Says cheers, everyone. Cheers. Steven, thanks for being here. Got your Glen right here, actually. We're going to be using it in a blind, so I think actually might be a good time to have Lauren pour out the whiskeys. So we got C920, C921, B522, and then a store pick from 21090. I'm going to step out for half a second, and I was going to do something when I stepped out. Oh, yeah, but get a palate cleanser. I was going to get a palate cleanser, and then I was going to, do you need a wine or anything? Or alcohol, a beer? Or?
I don't know.
You don't know? Want me to just bring you something?
I don't know. I have a soda.
Want to put some alcohol in your soda?
It's a cherry.
It would go great with vodka.
We don't have any right here.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, wow.
It would go great with rum. Oh, I bet it would go good with rum.
Can you stop trying to be mean?
I'm trying to liquor you up.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Okay, let's pour those whiskeys, shall we? Out.
Okay, so this one, I'm not going to say them all out because I know he can hear them, but I'll show you the thingies when I'm done. Okay. This one, I'm going to put here. Oh, nice. That's a good one. Okay. What's the number on this one? How am I supposed to know what this one is? Okay, I'm confused. I think this is just... That's what we're gonna do. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to open this, guys. Okay. This is making things very difficult for me. Okay. Oh, look at that. It doesn't become a Lauren pour when you have little cups. Okay. And then the last one. Ooh, that one was a lot. Oopsies. Okay, this is the order. Hold on. That's the order. Now everyone knows. Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Did you write them all down?
No.
Okay, can I have my pillow? Alright, so I'm excited. So this isn't really anything more than a blind tasting, picking out a favorite, and kind of just working our way through and seeing if I too think C920 is better than everything else, or if I have a different favorite, or just kind of what my favorite is. So I'm excited for that. And I haven't had any whiskey tonight, so hopefully I go nice and slow with these and don't roast my palate off the first rip here. But let's catch up in these comments before we dig in. Hanging AZ says, I thought they said doggy fashion in UK Gov. Man, all this talk is just like,
This isn't how they talk in Outlander.
I know. Well,
Claire's from England. Gosh.
Govna. Our snakes have to be the most poisonous in the world to survive Aussie women. Everyone who knows Lil and Carly get that one. Lil and Carly. I don't know Lil and Carly.
Are these like Australian people?
It's the Australian version of iCarly.
Oh.
Just kidding. I don't really know. Forley Whiskey says every time people start naming EC Batches, I'm waiting for someone to yell bingo. You got me there. It's very much like, yeah, I agree. Yeah, the marketing imposters is an Australian for beer. Made it have to be in the chiller for every U.S. gas station. No, you're not wrong. U.S. people love being.
So how bad is this beer? Because like, what the?
I don't know. I want to know if it's like really bad. Like,
It probably tastes like that one we had at Bowling Alley.
which one?
The one that was
Well,
gross.
I wasn't that bad. It just wasn't
You
great.
said it was gross.
I said I'd rather drink my delicious one than one that's mediocre.
It was
but
horrible.
It wasn't horrible.
It was really bad.
The really bad one that we had once was a peanut butter and jelly beer.
I was just gonna say
that tasted like pickles.
I
Why does it taste like pickles?
was just gonna say that.
It's so off-putting when you have that like sweet peanut butter and jelliness and pickles. You want to know what it was like? Go make yourself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with pickles on it.
Or just eat a pickle. It was pickles to me.
I could tell that there was supposed to be peanut butter and jelly, but it was all pickles. Yeah, Dan Bino's in the chat says Dan Bino's in the house here. So, hi, Lauren. Cheers, Bino. Thanks for being here. Turkey says ECBP is high proof. # stay vertical. No promises there, Sugar Kitty. No promises. I've been dieting again, so it's just like tolerance.
It's okay.
Down.
If he gets drunk, he'll buy me more ice cream.
That's true. Hanging Z says those Foster's oil cans would get you in a BuzzFo show. Oil cans. Now I'm confused.
I'm gonna do more research.
Stacy said my day job has sucked big time this week. I'm already into the high proof. Well, I'm sorry, Stacy, that sucks. But on the bright side, you're here, you're drinking high proof whiskey, and it doesn't
Maybe I'm
usually
gonna drink this one.
it doesn't usually get better than that. So you know,
This
the
one
way you
smells
poured
like
these
the
kind of
bananas
gives them away,
pasta.
by the way.
No, it doesn't.
I know that this didn't come out of a sample bottle because if it did, then
It might be gone.
that was a heavy pour. So these two are the sample ones.
Stop.
Ow!
Don't think about that. Leave. I'll go pour some more and I'll twiggle them around.
I should because I really do because Yeah, you put
I
them
can't
like.
help it. Those come out fast with the
Okay.
big fat old nipple tips.
Why are they nipples?
Why are you nipply?
All right,
Leave. Get out of here.
just even them up, and then remember you're gonna have to you might need to switch around the order. So correct your numbers.
You don't know anything.
Okay.
What a demanding person. My gosh. Maybe he should get another person. Why? There. Is that all making happy? Whoops. Hopefully we don't need that because I dropped it on the floor. Okay. Okay. That's what he's getting. And then I'll just do this. Well, they're all different. Whatever. Okay. I think I should get paid for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So the hashtag Stay Vertical challenge is slowly dissipating. I'm more lacking my ability to do it since these are now very full glasses of very high proof whiskey. However, I am still really excited to get into them. But let's just catch up here. Foster's good. Beano likes Foster. Can't say I'm surprised.
I've seen Vino eat some things, okay?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Bingo. I opened an Old Ezra 7-year, 101 that has been in the bar for years. Pretty tasty and was really cheap back in the day. I think it's still decently cheap here in the U.S. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's probably right. I can't say it off the top of my head, but I do see them around often, I think. So, you have to let me know how that is. Oh, wait, you said pretty tasty. Pretty tasty. That's a long time. Years. I don't think I could ever have a bottle for years without opening it. I get too excited. SDU, Special Drinkers Unit. There are 1 million crimes reported in Australia each year, but we are busy drinking, mate. That's a lot of crimes. But the US is probably a lot more.
Okay, it was a joke. That's the SVU.
Yeah, SDU, Special Drinkers Unit. Right, it's the SVU intro or something. Okay, anyway. Fluffy even mentioned Foster's in his act. So you like this, do ya? Is this a change from the Canadian attitude, Stacey? Yeah, I know. I'm so confused because
Fluffy
normally...
is Gabriel Iglesias.
Oh, yeah?
That's what people call him. I'm assuming that's what you're talking
Okay.
about. I saw him in person.
Really?
Yeah, he went to Milwaukee and then he talked about how he's never seen a city so drunk that they celebrate St. Patrick's Day a few weeks early.
Oh, yeah. Haynes, he says Foster's is better than Bud Light. To be fair, you gotta write the pilot episode, Haynes. The BBC will fund it for the comedy. With Lil's technical advisor. A lot of jokes that I don't understand today because I'm all up in the Canadian stuff, man. I Letterkenny, Canada, but like all these.
We spent all this time
jokes.
investing ourselves in Peter's lifestyle. We
I know.
invest ourselves in anyone else's.
All right, let's go ahead and get into these whiskeys as I stop again to point out what they are. So,
It
batch.
doesn't matter what they are. They know what they are.
I want to tell them the proofs.
I sent them to. I put it up there.
I know, but they would still want to know the proofs. Okay.
They don't know which one's which though. So you're just gonna be listening.
Well, I know, but if I say that one smells hotter than the other, then they'll be thinking with me that it could be this one because this one's a higher proof. Anyway, I can smell the ECBP in here, like in the room, like not even bringing my nose to the glasses. It smells like this great, like delicious fruitiness. Whew! Off the rip. It's got the proof behind it. Proof and some fruit, like dark fruit, blackberry, like blackberry jam. Also, a good amount of caramel. But overall, it smells great.
Is that too hot for you?
That's really good. Ooh! So, that one kind of had more of a, I don't want to say a nuttiness, but it did have a little bit of nuttiness on the palate. Wow, I'm going to actually go in for a second sip here. Super sweet front end. Front end has all that caramel. Caramel. No. Butterscotch. Super sweet butterscotch front end.
Butterscotch and caramel makes butterbeer.
Butterbeer.
Maybe
I like
that's what it
butterbeer.
tastes like.
Maybe. And then on the back, it's got that oak spice, like a lot of oak spice in it, but it is really sweet. I do feel like I get a bit of a nutty aspect in it. Starting off on a high note, honestly, none of these are going to be bad, so I'm just going to have to.
I was going to say that when you said, oh, that's good. Well, you're going to say every single one.
You're right. Hey, Z says I was watching our Australian news segment. I guess there's a list you can get thrown on where you are no longer able to buy booze. How bad do you have to screw up to get on that list?
Probably not that bad.
That would suck. Imagine not being able to buy alcohol.
I think there should be people that shouldn't be allowed to buy alcohol because some people look crazy.
True, but Joken Dickinson says jokes on you, Holden, they're all the same. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going to go through here picking out all these different notes, and they're all going to be A123.
What's that one? Is that one?
A122. I didn't like A122 that much. It wasn't bad. I just didn't like it as much as the other stuff.
How could you say that?
I had a weird note in it that I wasn't sure if I liked. James Morgan says, give Lauren a kiss for me, Holden. Post sip and see if she can tell which batch. Yeah, maybe.
I think I'd rather just drink them then.
Wow. How rude. Also,
I feel
James.
gassy because you didn't give me any.
I'm going to get you some ice cream after this. Actually, James, not to correct you, but just so that you know, Lauren spelled Loren. She's a big stickler on that.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
What? That you're beautiful.
Why would you say that on the internet?
I don't know, but you should drink these with me. I think it's about time that you cut your teeth on some.
Yeah, it's about damn time.
Real good. Start with this one. This one's yummy.
I don't want to start with that one.
Why not?
Because I don't want this. I don't want it.
Fine. Well, then I'm going to go ahead and move on to glass B, or glass 2, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to go ahead and get on the nose.
I would drink one if you poured one that I love.
Oh my gosh. This one smells like...
But you don't pour the one.
What one would you like? You want some Woodford Double Oak?
You know exactly what I like.
Woodford Double Oak.
With the mix of some special stuff.
Okay, she says if you pour the one I like, I'll drink it. Want to know what she likes? She likes my Woodford Batch Proof 118.4. Literally my $130 bottle of whiskey that won whiskey for the year last year. And she likes my Parker's Heritage Double Oak collection. If you can't tell, she likes a really sweet, oaky, delicious-y
You know what's weird? But maybe it's because oaky wine is like the opposite of oaky bourbon, but yeah.
Well, oaky wine, you just don't like it because it's dry.
Yeah, it's gross.
If it wasn't dry and it left your mouth feeling nice, like you probably would like the flavors a bit more. The thing is, oak makes bourbon sweeter. Oak makes wine less sweet because wine's already sweet.
Yeah, it's yummy.
But on the nose, this actually smells fantastic, like sugary candy. It smells like I honestly want to say a hint of Smarties. It really is more like a vanilla frosting than anything, but like
ew,
like a buttercream vanilla frosting and a bit of oak, but also a little bit of like red fruit. But man, that vanilla frosting is insane on this one. What'd you have today?
I had a donut. It was yummy.
Well, that was really good. Not sure how I feel yet. The nose really set it up big. It is really good on the palate, but the nose seemed to be a lot better. But I'm gonna go ahead and get a second sip in here. See if I can pull out some more. Honestly, it's kind of leaving this like dry, almost tannic feeling in my mouth.
Okay.
It's good.
No.
It's got a lot of spice in it. It's got a lot of oak and tannin in it. It's weird because it was so sweet on the nose and not nearly as sweet on the palate. It is good. I don't know if the palate's as good as A, but the nose is definitely better than A. But I'm gonna grab something quick so Lauren has something to drink.
I don't want anything. You're gonna waste all your expensive whiskey on me.
No, I'm not gonna use it.
Oh, you're gonna give me one I don't like? Well, why?
No, I'm giving you one that you like. Just
Why?
because
What if I said I didn't want it?
you like this one.
Well, I like in the fact that you're forcing me to drink something.
Yeah, that's how she likes it. Forced.
Yes, let's act like you're the man in this relationship.
That is rude. All right, Lauren is drinking on the Lauren Show. Just put that over there for the people to see. Oh my gosh, that smells like candy compared to this. That smells like honestly, I feel like a banana.
Okay, this is mine.
Okay, sorry. Anyway.
Drink your own damn whiskey. You got 4 glasses.
Wow.
Gosh.
Yes, the peoples are talking in here. Hydrate. I am drinking Mandarin Orange fizzy water.
Oh, okay.
Woo!
I thought you were just drinking Mandarin oranges. Like, clumps and all. Okay.
He said woo. He was Ric Flairing me. You don't know who Ric Flair is, do
I
you?
don't know, but look you're making a lot of noises today, and I'm getting concerned.
Yeah, I gotta be noisy.
You're like...
Joe Dixon says let her have them.
Yeah, let her have whatever she wants. Gosh. Happy life, happy life.
So the wood then. James, she loves the wood.
Why?
That's what he uses.
Why
the
is
double O.
everything nasty?
Yeah, that's what the people are here for, damn it.
They are not here for that.
Gin, what is that? Only make it to the whiskey section, lol.
Gin? Who's drinking gin?
Who's drinking gin?
I
want that. If it's not $100, I'll buy that Sassenach.
The Outlander people came out with a gin.
Sassenach gin.
I'll try it in my French 75.
I'll drink it straight. It actually sounds not bad. The botanicals in it sound real
you know
good.
What?
They're Scottish.
If it tastes anything near the way he looks, it'll be amazing.
She looked at me when she said that, but she was talking about James or Jamie, and his name is Don't tell me. Just don't tell me because I'm gonna remember before I'm done here. Chris Tax said that Woodford 118 batch is absolutely fantastic. We had that in Vegas last year at Bottle Share. Dude, honestly, I bought it.
It makes this taste like
I thought it was really, really good, but like I didn't really think twice as far as allocated bottles go, but I thought it was really, really good. I really did. Then I put it in the end of the year blind, and it absolutely stomped the shit out of bottles that cost $200 to $300 a bottle. Like, I mean, it beat Old Fitz 19, Parker's Heritage, the Master's Keep from last year. It beat my Angels Envy Cast Strength. It beat all my Bookers, and honestly, like, it kicked some serious ass.
It was number one.
It was number one, yeah. It was pretty great.
See, and then I made the joke that
she has a really good palate.
I have a good palate because I picked out the year's best.
That or we have similar palates. This was my favorite.
But blindly, you never would have said that if you would have said something else.
What do you mean?
Like, you wouldn't have picked that one. You would have picked a different one.
Oh, if I didn't blind it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but that's why I blinded. I didn't want to be biased.
That's why you blinded that. But in your head, you weren't thinking that. I knew.
True. Because in your head, as much as you try not to, you have a bias, like how sentimental you are toward a bottle. Like my Master's Keep and my Angel's Envy. Those are 2 bottles that I really, 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 really wanted last year. Never thought I was going to get, and I was really impressed that I did.
The Master's Keep I get. You keep talking about this Angel's Envy like you ever said any squat shit about Angel's Envy until you found it.
Before I started realizing that like bottles, you couldn't really just get bottles anymore. I wanted Angel's Envy cast strength for a long time.
But you never thought you would get like a Joseph Magnus.
That's true.
And you talk about it all the time. But you never, ever, ever, ever mentioned Angel's Envy cast.
Want to know why? Because Angel's Envy cast strength, I don't know what happened. You guys can back me up, but like there was like a solid year where Angel's Envy just didn't do anything. Like I didn't see anyone getting cast strength.
Yes, but you've been
I didn't see any special releases. No, I know, but like I'm sure I said it once or twice.
I remember everything.
Anyway, Biking Bourbon is in the chat, says, hey y'all, cheers. Cheers, Biking Bourbon. How you doing, man? What are you drinking tonight? What is everyone drinking tonight, by the way? I'm curious to know. But Isaiah's V is also in the chat. Was he in here? Oh, yeah, totally forgot to say hi when you said hi up here. But cheers, cheers, Isaiah's V. Sorry, the V and Z.
Sure, that's what the problem is.
Cheers, Isaiah's V. Thanks for being here, man. He says, Lauren wants wine. She does want wine, probably, but she asked for whiskey, so she got whiskey.
I didn't ask for anything.
You wanted whiskey.
You forced me, and then you said that I like it better forced.
Yeah. James Morgan says it's a game to be played to improve the process of feedback.
We're playing a game. Are we playing a game? The game of who will win at the Lauren show.
Who will win at the Lauren show?
I better be holding today because he's going to get me an ice cream.
Yep. Lauren, just smack him first, ask questions later.
I don't know what I'm smacking you for.
I don't know either. It's Jim Beam Double Oak. We don't drink in the Double Oak.
Oh. Did you?
I bet you might like that. Because it's probably really easy to drink and really sweet.
I feel like I get a bigger double chin now.
Why?
Look at it. Look at it in the camera.
Someone can just clip that, screenshot it. James Morgan says I would go the extra aged and add a touch of Booker's if you have some. Bino loves his Beam, typical Beam or Double Oak Beam. He's a Beam guy. I don't know if he's ever had any Booker's though. Chris Tat says we have the Angel's Envy Unicorn. It is once only Angel's Envy Rye cast strength pickup done about 2017. That sounds really good. So it's a cast strength rye. Is that still finished in the rum barrels? Or is it finished in something else? More Snickers, less Knickers.
Okay, James is on a different
it's
level.
It's deep is all I care.
Inappropriateness.
Hey, it's late there, okay? He's on one. He's been drinking all night. Snickers factory right here. I could smell it yesterday. Oh, lucky man.
Eat the Snickers or take the Snickers?
Joe Dickinson says that Angel's Envy picks are way better than the cask. I don't know. I bought a store pick and gave it to Casey. And then we busted them open side by side, and we actually both liked the cask better. But
you should have
personal
done it
preference.
blind. Because you guys were probably looking at the big old box it comes in, and you were like,
the box is awesome.
This is the noises these two make together.
Hey.
Don't hate.
Yeah, and it's not when we're drinking whiskey either. Anyway, Snickers with sugar, what a treat. Okay, let's go into glass C, because glass A, great palate, glass B, great nose. Let's see if glass C has a little bit of both.
Can you smell it? Or do I need to put some more in there?
I think I can smell it. I can manage. This one smells like it's got just like dessert. Like a nice, sweet caramel, chocolatey, like vanilla, like chocolate caramel. It's like Snickers. I think these guys are in my head. They're talking about Snickers and shit, but like, it's actually, it does kind of smell like a Snickers. I mean, Less peanuts though, not as much peanuts. Maybe
So
more like a
Milky
Three
Way?
Musketeers. Or yeah, Milky Way. Milky Way. I love Milky Ways. Anyway, it smells really great. I don't know if it smells quite as good as glass B, because B is on one. B is something else, but this does smell very, very good. Get your hand. What does it look like on there?
I don't know what you're doing.
But we're gonna go ahead and taste it. Okay. This one has flavor, like a lot of good flavor, and it's not overpowered with the it's not tannic. It's not overpowered with the proof. It's like rich, sweet. I want to say I might be getting a blackberry in there again, but that like chocolatey, sweet chocolatey-ness. Hold on.
What do you want me to do with that?
Try that one.
Why?
Because it's really good.
Oh, it smells strong.
That one's really good. I don't know. That one might be in a contender.
Ew, it's sour. Why did you make me drink this?
It's not sour.
It's sour, like a lemon.
James said I have to avoid the chocolate fix. I get excited. Don't we all? Don't we all? Joe Dickinson says maybe you got a bad pick. I have 3 and all are excellent. Maybe. It was a pick from Benny's in Chicago, so hopefully it would be good. But yeah, I could have gotten 2 other picks that I found one at Festival Foods and I found one at a different place that we went to. But I had opportunity to get a couple other ones, but I already had spent $300 on Angel's Envy, so I wasn't in the mode to buy some more. Trivia says Milky Way also made here. Love me the Milky Ways. Same with Three Musketeers, all Mars products. Yep. I almost made.
Isn't Mars bars like a thing in the UK?
I don't know. Ask James. Is Mars bars a thing in the UK? James?
Are they like the same thing?
It's probably the same thing. But I almost made a dog food hose tank washer for Mars.
What words come out of your mouth?
Well, there's a truck that delivers dog food to like places from the Mars factory or whatever, and there's hoses that pump the dog food into the whatever.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And
I remember this conversation.
yeah, and so we designed a tank that would fill with water and move around. It was like a dishwasher for these giant dog food hoses, basically. Tim Tams and Bing Bongs and Zip Zaps.
Literally. That's all I hear when Holden talks.
Those are candy bars in Australia.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
But that's hanging easy.
I know, but I feel like I've heard of Tim Tams and Zip Zaps.
Yeah, the Dr. Seuss book.
I don't know. Every time I see an Australian eating candy.
You have everything. You're so gullible.
I watch Australian YouTubers. They eat candy. Actually, they're fitness YouTubers, so they eat candy on their cheat days, which they always film. Anyway, good girl, Lauren. Your palate needs it. With cola to maybe start. Why do I read things backwards? Yeah, we actually did a couple episodes of getting my fiance into whiskey and stuff like that. And she had some with Coke, she had some with water, she had some in old fashions, made her some cocktails. We did all sorts of things. She just hasn't been really drinking it enough to like accumulate her senses to drinking whiskey straight. But she can handle it sometimes, and she does like the double oak from Woodford. Have you even drank any of that yet?
Maybe if you paid attention to me, you would know the answer to that.
Anyway, Arnott's, I don't know what Arnott says. I miss Milky Way bars. Cannot be found in Ontario anymore. Dude, that's so sad. Milky Way bars are like the best. Mars bars are similar, but just a bit different from the Milky Way.
What's in them?
I just like the Milky Way because the caramel and the nougat and the chocolate. It's like, okay, a Milky Way is a Snickers without peanuts, but like sometimes you don't want the nut. As good as the nut is, sometimes you don't need the nut.
I always want the nut.
And I'm the inappropriate one on this show. James Morgan says, yep, probably the same. But do you get after eights? Nope.
I really like Mike and Ike's. Don't touch me.
Can I have that back? I don't have good hair.
Why not?
Did you stretch it up?
Yeah.
Why would you do such a thing?
Because I don't love you.
How rude. Tim Tams are a chocolate cookie. You need to get them, bite the corners off, and suck a coffee or whiskey through it. It's called a Tim Tam
You know
snap.
what we should do? You know what we should do?
Get the boxes.
Yes, the ones that Jacob gets.
We should. We can get
we should eat them
Canadian ones,
the,
Australian
eat
ones,
them with the whiskey.
UK ones. Yeah, and then we can do them. Oh, that's such a good idea. You rock. Yeah, that's better.
I didn't look at anyone's elbow.
Well, I looked at your elbow. That's fine. Anyway, yeah, that's awesome. We're gonna do that. Joe Dickens says, "I always want the nuts." Hey, it's not Dickens, it's Dickskin.
But
Anyway.
isn't it Dickens if he wants the nuts?
No, but everyone calls him Dickskin.
Okay, you know.
Yes, Dickens, but Dickens isn't nuts. It's
Dick's in.
yeah, but that's not nuts. Sugar says the Mars bar top section of the inside is more like a fudge chocolate than the nougat.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
We like fudge. Tim Tam shotgun. How do you Tim Tam shotgun? I'm assuming there's a way.
Isn't that
I
what
love
I
the
just
malted
told you?
milk bar, but no, that was a Tim Tam slam. I love the malted milk bar, but Nielsen no longer makes it in Canada. Idiots, dude, that sucks, Peter. That really does.
I
suck.
like malted milk balls.
She does like her balls.
No, the malted milk balls, like Whoppers.
True, they're good. They're
But
okay.
the giant ones. I like to suck on them so they get all disheveled in my mouth, and then I just.
Those aren't the only kind. Bino says hockey is on. Who's playing right now? The Canucks?
It's the Stanley Cup right now.
Oh, is it really? Who's in
Oh
it?
my God, we had this
I'm
conversation
sorry,
last week.
I forgot. Oh yeah, I was saying that we should watch hockey instead. I was not able to keep up on this season. There's a lot of games, and we don't have really a great hockey channel. So I thought they were good with the rye.
The Tim Tams?
No, the after eights. Wait,
The after eights. Okay.
I think is the one he was talking about. Interesting. Jake Whiting said you have to get the foreign boxes after my birthday so I can try them with you. True. You can be on the show. Or maybe he turned 21 last year.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Sugar
You
Kitty
can't
says.
pretend and then say it on the internet.
Sugar Kitty says, get an American chocolate sugar wafer and use it like a straw with coffee or even hot chocolate.
Like the.
Oh,
the
yeah. Those, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Back to AC/DC songs, are we? Did I say something from AC/DC? I can't remember. I don't even know. No, sir. Islanders and Kings. You can get Tim Tams in the U.S., but they are not as good as the real ones made down under. They're always on the bring over list every trip for a couple of friends in Kentucky. How often do you guys go to Kentucky? Out of curiosity. Also, who's winning?
Too many conversations at once.
True. We are moving on to glass D as in Dickens. But let's go ahead and get on the nose. You're cramping my style. I'm kidding. Anyway, stop. This smells too sweet. Okay, so after a little bit of confusion back and forth, so glass D has a water spot on it, but other than that, glass D smells pretty good. It's not like I don't think it's as extreme as the other ones. Like, it's not like jumping on and being like, yo, I'm amazing. But it is really good. It actually, I don't know where I'm listing it yet, but it smells decent. It does have a bit more of like a chocolate nuttiness. A little bit more of a spice in there, like a nutmeg spice as well. Yeah, so let's get this one on the palate.
On the pizzas.
Ooh, see, that one has a good palate. That one has the nuts. That one's got like this nutty, peanut buttery deliciousness on the palate. Palate's got some like nuts and some nuts. What's so funny?
Don't look at my text messages.
Okay, further evaluation. Front of the palate, a little bit of sweetness, maybe a little bit of like a chocolate caramely thing going on, but mid palate, nuts. Finish, nutmeg, oak spice, and a good, decent Kentucky burn. So, overall, D is actually pretty good. A lot better on the palate, I think, than I thought the nose was. But now we're going to just A and B these bad boys, figure out which one of these is going to be numero uno, and then we're going to do a little bit of a reveal C. Sugar said the Islanders are up 1-0 at the end of the first. I don't know who I want to win, so I don't know if that's good or bad.
Not to have an opinion.
That's true.
We can talk about how Aaron Rodgers finally got traded.
Aaron Rodgers has finally left the Packers. I say excitedly because he was a big diva. Just a big puss. I hated him. Just kidding. He was good for until 3 years ago. Then he started being a little bitch. And I'm not saying he played bad because I don't really care. I'm not one of those people who cares how they perform. But man, he was just a salty little bitch.
You don't have to like dwell in the past.
No, I know, but he was continually for the last 3 years a salty little bitch. That's why I'm excited that he left.
You're getting too worked up. We just know. Okay, we have a new quarterback now.
No, we don't. We just have Jordan Love.
He's fine.
He's 3 years old. He's not a new quarterback.
Okay, you really think that what? No, as in
new starter.
The quarterback last year? Yeah.
James,
You're gonna sit here and act like you watch more football than I do.
No.
This is why I
don't have time to watch football.
I don't have time to watch football. You have time to correct me.
Love me some Pickwick. Don't know what that is, but if you love it, I'm sure it's great. Every year, generally, missed only 3 years since 2010. Wow, that's pretty good. So, are you going? I know you said you have friends there. Are you going for friends and bourbon, or are you going for bourbon and friends? Which one? What's your main goal for going there? I'm just talking out of curiosity. I think Pepper Ridge Farms has a Tim Tam. I don't know where Pepper Ridge Farms is.
Oh my goodness.
What? Do you know where Pepper Ridge Farms is?
It's a freaking food company.
Okay, so I didn't know that.
Yes, you did.
Why would I know that?
Because I'm gonna come up with a list of the shit that they make, and you're gonna be like, oh my
Anyways, he
God.
says Suns Clippers tonight. No, that's basketball, right?
Okay, yeah. So I was gonna say, do you mean?
Because I don't like basketball. Also, I gotta plug my computer in for a second. Hold on. You gotta entertain the peoples.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up with a list of their products, so Holden can go. Oh my gosh, I know. Are you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready?
Yep.
You're not ready for this.
You're not ready for this?
Ready? Goldfish crackers.
Oh, I know what those are.
Milano cookies.
No, I don't know
Other
what those
cookies.
are. I don't know what those are.
These cookies.
Oh, I like those. I actually met the grandson of Charles Dickens. He was over 70 and a generous person. That's nice. I don't know who Charles Dickens is. All I know is that Dickens. It's Dickens. And I'm wondering what 6 and 7 and 789. Oh, a writer wrote the Christmas Carol. Interesting. Or it was a great grandson. Oh, well, something like that. He had a really bad mullet though. Bino says, yes, I agree.
This is what he wrote. A Christmas Carol, David Copperfield, Bleak House, A Tale of Two Cities, Great Expectations, and Our Invisible Friend.
Bino's just talking. You don't watch football. He goes, you tell him, Lauren.
Holden doesn't have the attention span to watch football.
I do too. Listen, I just have more important things than to waste my entire day complaining about the Packers losing. There's people in the world, like the people in my life, who I see them the day after a Packer loss, and like their whole week is ruined. Like, man, why? It's so much control over your life.
That's
I mean,
what they like.
It sucks. It sucks when you lose, sure, but
how much do you bitch about how you missed a bottle somewhere?
That's different.
It's the same fucking thing. It is the same fucking thing.
I'm sad that I missed a bottle.
Sad.
I'm not angry.
Feeling is a feeling.
The Pickwick Club took over a bar I was at. What the heck is a Pickwick Club? Chris Tass said they come with each year. You cannot have bourbon without friends, and having bourbon introduces you to new friends. You know what, Chris? You're absolutely right. That's awesome. Good for you.
So it says that Pickwick is a restaurant in Duluth, Minnesota. There's a Pickwick Theater, Pickwick and Pickwick Co., which has scented candles. Pickwick, the Pickwick Papers, and novels by Charles Dickens.
Oh.
Pickwick definition and meaning. Pickwick definition, pick-like, implement for catching up or raising a short wick of an oil lamp.
Oh.
I don't know which one of these we're talking about.
I don't know, but he said you must have heard of Scrooge.
A fruit garden. I think it's gum.
Peter says U.S.
Pickwick
education
ice.
System at work.
Okay. Well, you know what?
Bar humbug. Maybe he knows who Twain is, I hope. Yeah, Mark Twain.
Are you sure?
His name's Mark, isn't it? Isn't it? You don't know, do you?
No, I do know. I'm making fun of you.
Anyway, let's do some A and B's up in here.
Holden has to change the subject because he feels embarrassed. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay.
Okay, stop it, please.
Well, yeah, but it's bothering me.
Okay, so I'm going to compare A and D because I think I like those two the best, but I don't know yet. So we're going to go A and D. On the nose, I really think A has it. A has a bit more of that like desserty goodness, a little bit more of that caramely or butterscotchy, whatever. On the nose, but now we're going to get on the palate.
I think he's just joking. Oh, there's more than one thing.
I'm confused.
Holden's confused, guys.
Okay, glass A is great. Let's see how glass B is. James Morgan says, yep, the club that was based on the papers, it was a daily item for newspapers in the day. And was a cash cow. He still lives off the internet percentage payments. Interest percentage payments, sorry. Wow.
Wow.
Interesting. Lewis and Clark.
We know who they are.
That's true. Mark Twain was the name he wrote everything under, but his real name was Samuel Clemens.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I told you.
No, it wasn't really a joke.
Well, it was a joke because unless you studied him, you probably wouldn't know that.
He said actually his real name is Samuel. That's not a joke.
Yes, but he's making a joke
She will too. Anyway, back to the whiskeys.
Are you German now?
Back to the whiskeys, eh? 9. No.
Did you ever see Open Season?
Wait, with the cartoon people?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that
There's
show.
a little weird dog that says like 9.
9. You don't want to see me when I'm angry. You'll go visit Mother Russia, huh? Lauren do not like when I talk like a Russian mobster, huh? She only wants me to be American or Scottish, but I am really Russian at heart. How do you feel about this? Anyway, she's not gonna say anything. So, okay.
Who gave you crack this
I think I like A better than D. Hot topic. I like A better than D.
I can't feel my leg.
And Gami.
Oops, I'm sorry. I didn't know where it went.
All right, everybody. So A is better than D. Now we're gonna go with these two. Man, B has just the nose of B is so freaking good. Okay, so I think it goes D then A, and I think these two are in first and second. So I just gotta do an A B between these two, and we'll figure out which one it is. Nom de plume. Not sure what that means, but I agree. Another sexy voice is Lauren doing Elmer Fudd. You don't know what Elmer Fudd sounds like? I'm hunting rabbits. No, Bugs Bunny is a rabbit that he's hunting. Elmer Fudd is a guy who walks around with the shotgun and like the floppy hat and goes, I'm hunting rabbits.
I never watched the Tweety Birds.
It's not called the Tweety Birds. Bino says to smack me. She already kicked me under the table.
I don't know. That was Jacob's nursery theme. It's not mine.
It was a pen name. Yes. Peter, Bino knows. He just likes calling her Lauren with a U. Bino is a longtime family friend of Lauren. Bino's known Lauren since she was a ittle bitty bitty baby.
He's known my parents since before I was like
conceived.
He used to work with my dad at Menards, so 50 years ago.
Yep. Nom de plume. It was French for. That would make sense. That just makes sense. That's what Hangen was trying to get at when he was saying.
Okay, do you think Holden knows French?
No, but I know Italian.
Well, we're not talking about Italian right now.
Io bevo whiskey. I don't know what Italian for whiskey is, if there even is one. Looney Tunes, thank you.
Yeah, that's where you're from. I know that's what it was called.
Okay.
I just never watched it. I watched Betty Boop and then some Popeye. What else did I watch?
Guys, I think we have an official order here. Just gotta do one more taste. Okay. Verdict is in.
Are you sure?
No. I'm gonna A B and B. Because B's nose is so immaculately amazing. But if the palate doesn't stand up, then I don't know if it is just really worth it, you know? But Peter, we do appreciate you pointing it out because we do like to get her name spelled right. So thank you.
It doesn't bother me because it's been like that my whole life. It bothers Golden though because he is crazy.
I don't know how I feel about B. I don't know if B should be in second or third place. The nose is so good. But the palate just leaves a little bit to be desired, and I think A's palate might be better. Well, A's palate is definitely better, but B's nose is freaking phenomenal. It makes it so hard, you know what I mean? Turkey says, "Oh my gosh, Popeye was on every morning as a kid from 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. So it was the last thing I always saw right before me going off to school."
I had to watch it on those DVDs that came in the paper envelope.
I've never seen Popeye. I've eaten at Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Boom, boom.
Guys, I went to New Orleans. He sang that every single day.
Okay, it's impossible to walk past a Louisiana chicken place and not say, "Love that chicken from Popeyes." Boom, boom.
I know, but you don't even sound like the person. You got too much like.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Okay, but why is it?
That's how she says
Why are
it.
you like?
That's how she says it.
Horn.
She sings it.
Huh?
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Okay.
Bow, bow, because there's a tune
Stop!
playing in the
Stop
back.
it!
Anyway, Peter says, "I cannot keep track of all these pores while speaking if I tried." Yeah, well, it's...
Holden doesn't have to keep track of his pores because he forces me to do it.
I keep track of them. I know which ones they are when I'm drinking them.
Sure.
I've also been doing this for a while, so I've had decent amount of practice. Scooby-Doo for me.
See, I did not watch a lot of Scooby-Doo when I was a kid. Just
And
the movies.
I loved Scooby-Doo. But
just
what was
the movies.
better than Scooby-Doo?
Teenage
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No.
Oh, so good.
We watched a
So
lot of
good.
SpongeBob at my house.
SpongeBob's
A lot of
okay.
Hannah Montana.
SpongeBob is really funny as an adult. Like, you can still watch as an adult and it's funny. But, like, it's just, like, as a
They
child.
say that Bluey, the new kids TV show, is like that.
Really?
Like, it's really good like that. My
Huh.
moms at work tell me that they watch it when their kids go to school.
That's funny. Plus Robin Williams' abysmal portrayal of Popeye. Abysmal.
Like bad?
I think abysmal
Do you
means
know why I
bad.
know what abysmal means? Because of the
What's
episode
this word?
from Friends.
What episode?
The one where Joey's like, I remember my first good newspaper review, and it was, the rest of the place sucked, but Joey Tribbiani was abysmal.
True. That is why I still hate ghosts. Oh, Scooby-Doo is why. I thought Robin's abysmal portrayal of Popeye was why he hated ghosts. I'm like, what does that have to do with anything?
You know what else I watched?
What'd you watch?
I watched Gilligan's Island and The Love Boat and The Wonder Woman and The Batman and The Brady Bunch.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I'm missing one. Is that me? I think it's you.
Sorry, guys. There's a noise. Is your work phone ringing somewhere?
My work phone makes noise.
I don't know what that was, but it was neither of our phones, and we don't have any toys in here, so. Anyway, back to this. Man, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go like this.
Okay.
Oh shit! Sorry, that's not right. This is what I wanted. There you go. Okay, everybody, we have a verdict here. I think. Let me just give one more taste.
Oh my lord, you were like a never-ending like.
Why does B have to smell so good?
Oh.
If B didn't smell so good, it wouldn't matter so much. I don't know yet.
Oh my god, just eating anyway.
Oh yeah, hold on. Last sip.
You said that last time.
I know.
I wish you would say that to me.
Okay, yep, I'm good. Okay. So in order, last place we had D. Third place we had B, which was the one with the really good nose. Second place we had A. That one had a good nose and good palate. And then first place whatever Glass C is like the creme de la creme. Like Glass C has everything that I want in life. Let me catch up on these last couple comments, and we'll start breaking them down. Because Casey Tisler in the chat says, cheers, y'all. Cheers, Casey, buddy. Thanks for being here, man. I'm glad to see you. Is Lauren 50? Well, yes.
We used to watch Me TV when I was growing up. Do you want me to Google who those
Mary
people
Ann
are
or
so you
Ginger?
can see what they look like?
Who, Mary Ann and Ginger? Yes, please.
Well,
Mary
don't go too
Ann.
far. You're gonna get all biased.
Okay, I'll just read the stuff about Tiz. The Tiz is here. Look out now. That's funny because we call him Tiz. Well, we don't call him the Tiz. We just call him Tiz or Tits or Titzler or Stacy because he's a guy, but we always call him Stacy as if he was a girl because his name is Casey. Even though Casey is a girl and guy name, but actually I used to think it was weird because okay, which one's which?
Which one do you like better?
Ooh, hard choice. Probably her.
Her?
I don't know. I need different pictures.
This is that girl. Here.
Oh, her. Yeah.
I was gonna say,
That
why would
one.
you like the other one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, that's Mary Ann.
Okay, Team Marianne, let's go. Yeah. I've never seen Gilligan's Island.
Ginger was the movie star. She was like famous or whatever.
My work accountant lady at work, her name is Ginger.
Mm-hmm. And I was like picturing like a really old lady, but then like I met her and she was in like a really tight skirt dress thingy with her boobs out and like red boots that went up to like here. And I was like, what the heck? And then her boyfriend kept grabbing her ass and we were at like a work event and I was just like, what's going on over there? Yeah.
Yeah. Needless to say, Lauren was confused. But James says I do like to mess with your cunning scheme. True. Hashtag say vertical. I'm trying. The Tiz. Holden's brother used to call me that all the time. It's very true. He did. An ECBP that doesn't have bitter oak notes. I know which one that one is. I usually like some good oak, but like when it's too tannic, that's when it turns it off for me. Beto says good show, guys, and Marianne all day. I agree, and thanks, Bino. Okay, so let's reveal these bad boys. In last place, still very, very good. I think the nose is where it lost most of its points, but the palate is delish. What is Glass D? Last place.
Do you want to guess which one it is?
C921.
Good job.
Is it?
Yeah.
I do really like C921. It's a great pour. But these, first of all, Glass B, the nose of Glass B, I just don't get how the nose can be that good and that sweet. Literally like freaking vanilla frosting, like buttercream frosting. So good. But Glass D was still great. Well-rounded, delicious, all what you want in whiskey. So overall, very, very good. James Morgan says, I don't know if it helps, so we always get you confused. Don't worry, Holden. Yeah, well,
we're always a little confused here.
I like to read real fast because it kind of like keeps things moving and keeps people engaged and keeps me just talking fast, right? Because I need to keep pace. But sometimes I read a little too fast. I get confused.
One day we're going to be old people on the internet and we're going to be telling young kids like us how shit fucking works. And then we're going to be like, well, someone did that to us, so we have to
That's true. We're gonna be like,
do you know what a Tim Tam is?
10 years from now, what?
Do you know what a Tim Tam is?
Yeah, we're gonna be like, you don't know, you never had Tim Tam. But anyway, System Trend says, can't wait to try ECBP A123. Heard it's super good. Yeah, I actually think that one was really good. I don't have it in this blind because my two favorites were actually C921 and B522. But I am excited to see what they do with the rest of the year from Elijah Craig because the A123 was a really solid start, and usually the A batches are my least favorite. So if that trend continues, that means that B and C could possibly be very, very good. However, That'll just have to be something for later in the year. Northwest Bourbon is in the chat, says, cheers, guys. Us. Cheers, guys, us. Cheers, Mark. Thanks for being here, buddy. Those of you who weren't here for the whole time, we have ECBP C921, C920, B522, and then a store pick from 21090. Those are all the ones. And so far in last place was C921. Now, in third place, we had glass B. What was glass B?
That was the single. No, that was the special one.
The 21090s? You know, that kind of seemed like 21090s. And if I was going to guess, I would have guessed 21090 on that one. Want to know why?
Because it didn't taste like the other ones?
Because the nose was so obnoxiously good, but the palate just fell off. And the 21091 is only 9 years old. And this was very tannic and proofy. The 21091 is very high proof and only 9 years old. So the nose, I could totally see that super sweetness, but also it didn't feel like it had as much potency on the palate, apart from like a tannic oakiness. But still really good. That's a good pick from them. Really good. The nose is immaculate. Anyway, moving on to glass.
Do you want the second one or do you want to find out what the first one is? Because if I tell you this one, then you're going to know what that is, but then that's not as exciting.
True. Okay, let's go with number one. Glass numero uno is my glass letter C. So C came in first place. This one was just, literally I was drinking it and I'm like trying not to cry because it's just delicious. I actually think this one blew the other whiskeys out of the water. And if this isn't C920, then I'll be thoroughly surprised because this, like, completely blind. I had no idea what any of these whiskeys were. Lauren poured them for me blind. Glass C was just so good.
Do you want to guess what it is?
Is it C920? Glass C, first place is C920. Making second place, the B522, which respect because this one is really good. And actually, in my blind for all of the last years, plus that one, I did put B522 first, and then C921 was after that. But overall, Batch C920, that's where it's at. It's so good. It's literally so good. It's so, lusciously fruity and like delicious. And
me in the way you describe your whiskey.
I do, just to other people.
So not in front of me ever.
Well, yeah, it's because I don't have to describe you when you're there. They can just see how awesome you are.
Well, you could just tell me that I'm cool like your whiskey.
You are cool like my whiskey.
I annoy you and that
you are the ECBP C920s of the world. Delicious. All right, overall, you guys, that was amazing. Honestly, that C920 is something different. I don't remember it being this good when I tried it with Casey. But when I tried it with Casey, I wasn't comparing it to the other ECBPs. So I didn't, like, my memory wasn't doing me justice. But overall, it's very, very good. Peter White posted Northwest Bourbon's channel in the chat. So guys, please click on his link and go subscribe to him. Also, everyone else who was on here tonight, I know Stacy was here earlier. Go sub to her, 4-Leaf Whiskey, and support all those people because they are awesome. And yeah, go check out Mark's channel. Oh my gosh, my leg is falling asleep and this is hurting.
Are you calling me fat?
You're far from fat. You weigh like nothing.
He's calling me fat.
Anyway, yes, it's a decent bottle, but it's not quite a regular ECBP. Sweet, sweet, sweet oak. Yeah, and we all know that I'm a huge sucker for sweets. I have the biggest sweet tooth, and I love a sweetness. That's why 21090's pick was so good. The nose of it, literally so sweet. Like, the nose of it is so sweet, and it smells so good. I was really hoping that the palate would be just as good as the nose. But absolutely so true that the oak makes way for all the rest of the goodness. Absolutely. Northwest Bourbon says, really, I like C921 way better than B522. You know, I did too for a while. Actually, I think C921 is actually one of my favorites, but
that was one year blind.
Yeah, this is just in a blind. C921 still kicks the crap out of C922, and and A122, and I think A123. But C921 was the first one I got, and I actually bought 2 bottles of it, and it's consistently like one of my favorite ECBPs that I own. But C920 was just really good. James Morgan says, what hours convenient for you? 2.
I'm confused. What are we talking about?
I don't know. But yes. Peter White says, great, I don't have C920, A120, C918, C917 are the only ones that I have left. Hard bottles to come by in Canada.
You could come to the Wisconsin area.
You could come to Wisconsin.
Or just to Michigan.
Isn't he closer to
New York?
New York?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I don't know what hunting is like in New York, but James says I haven't seen this much sexual tension since Mike.
Over there.
What?
Are they talking about us?
Yeah, I said I haven't seen this much sexual tension since Mike.
Well, it wouldn't have to be tension.
Long story short, we're getting some ice cream after this, and it's gonna be sweet.
And then we're gonna wear Eskimo suits when we go to bed.
And with that, Bino says he's out. Good show. Cheers, Bino. Thanks for being here, bud. Why did I call him Bud? He's like older. I call everybody. I call everybody Buddy. You know, I call everybody Buddy.
You're gonna annoy our daughter's first boyfriend.
Oh, nothing's worse. Okay, the thing is, being called Buddy, like, hey, Buddy, is like so like genuine. But when you call someone Bud, if you like, and honestly, sometimes it just slips out. But it's such disrespect. Like, calm down, Bud, or like, relax, Bud.
How come you have to say that with an accent? Calm down, Bud.
Calm down, Bud. That's just how you say calm down, Bud.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
Calm down, Bud. That's how you literally sound.
No, calm down, Bud.
That's not how you are saying it.
Listen, the way I said it is the way people say it, okay? Gosh, I grew up in
You're the only person.
Casey Chisler says, we were so excited when I got the half bottle of C920. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's like a gold mine. Hold on to that one, Stacy. Do not drink it all. I mean, you do you. If you want to drink it all, drink it all. But, man, it's so good. It's so good. I don't know. Buddy is supposed to be a Canadian thing.
Is that why they talk like that? Peter, do you have an accent?
Peter, do you sound like a Canadian? Do you say you're going to go out for a smoke, eh? You going to go out and have a dart? Is that what you sound like, Peter?
What's a dart?
A cigarette.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd have a dart. Oh, I'd have a beer. If you're Canadian, it's oh fuck buddy. Okay, that we say a lot. Honestly, people in Wisconsin love Canadians. I'm sure it's probably Michigan and Minnesota too, but like people up like in the Midwest love Canadians.
We do? I've never met a Canadian.
Guys in the Midwest love Canadians.
The only Canadian that I know is Peter. And Justin Bieber.
Going out for a rip, are you, bud? Casey Tisler said, I have not had it in so long. Man, you should have poured an ounce tonight. You could have had it with me. Peter White says, no, I sound exactly like you. I don't know if I feel honored or disappointed. Do you sound exactly like
Holden, where Holden thinks he doesn't have an accent, but he really does, and he sounds like a loony bin? Or do you actually sound like us? I need to know.
I don't sound like a loony bin. Yuppers. So true just because of Letterkenny. Honestly, Letterkenny has... If Canada's stock... If each country had stocks, this was Canada before Letterkenny.
Okay, you're being really, like...
And this was Canada...
mean to Canada
after
right now?
Letterkenny. No, it has... Canada's always been great, but nobody knew that. Until Letterkenny came out.
You didn't know that. People knew it, okay? I learned about Canada in French class, and they put maple syrup on the snow and eat it. That sounds silly.
But nobody, like, people didn't realize how awesome Canada was until Letterkenny came out.
You need to stop using all these absolute terms.
I'm just saying, when Letterkenny came out and showed everyone how cool Canadians are, literally people just loved Canada so much. Every person from the Midwest who I talk to about Canada has seen Letterkenny and loves Canada. Like, there's a direct correlation between loving Canada and watching Letterkenny. It's literally, like, corresponding, direct correlation. And it's factual. Peter White says, if Holden has an accent, then I have one too.
Holden does have an accent. He sounds like a goofball.
You sound like a goofball.
You
do. Looney Bin.
Did I say that or did you say that?
You said that. Like the U.S., there are accents in different provinces. Like the U.S., there are accents in different provinces in like the States.
I had a teacher who studied.
That's because some provinces are French.
I had a teacher who studied like language, right, in Ohio or whatever. They like teach broadcast people to speak. And she said, because she was from Wisconsin, she said when she went to school, learned it, right, and then she started talking differently because that's how they teach you. And then she said when she came back to Wisconsin, she was like, "Holy fuck, you guys talk so weird. Like you guys sound like a bunch of like really bad." But like to us, like Michigan, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Chicago area,
so
we all sound the same. But I'm assuming that once you get lower Illinois, you don't.
When we went to Louisiana. That's a drastic difference because everyone sounds like they're from the South. But when we went to Texas, like when I went to Texas with my family, like
you went to Texas with your family?
I meant Tennessee. I don't know why I said Texas. We went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and people picked out our accents all the time. They're like, "Are you guys from like Wisconsin or like are you guys from the Midwest?" Like people in Tennessee could totally tell us that we're from the Midwest, and we had like. We sound. What do you mean? Are you from Wisconsin? We sound just like you. No, you don't.
That's because so every person thinks that the broadcast people sound just like them.
What broadcast people?
Like people on like television.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because if you go into journalism for like if you're gonna work on like Good Morning America, you take classes on them and have this accent that's supposed to be like all the accents of America put together. This is what my teacher told me. I'm assuming that she's not lying to me because I was in communication class. But yeah, and it's like Ohio, like that area over there.
Wow, that I did not know. I did not know.
Well, because think about it. When you watch the news, do the people not sound just like you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but people can pick out our accents.
But they sound just like Midwesterners, obviously. Casey says, "Hey guys, help Holden up so we can open his Joseph Magnus cigar blend."
Wait, I thought you were opening that on their wedding.
No, I'm opening it on when I hit 1,000.
I see what's more important. I thought we were making everyone drink Malort on your 1,000.
Well, we are, but that's going to be a video.
That's a lot. You're requesting a lot.
The Malort is going to be a special 1,000 subscriber video. The opening of Joseph Magnus cigar blend will be on the live stream. Oh. And remember, you asked me what bottle I'm having for the wedding, and I said the wedding is going to be after allocation season. So I will.
No, but you can't just get some boring ass one that came out 1 year for our wedding. It's got to be like.
So you're asking me to say.
You're gonna sit here and act like our wedding is less important than you getting 1,000 subscribers.
No, I'm just saying that I'm gonna find a more rare bottle of whiskey. Listen, Parker's Heritage.
Everyone should just keep him at 999 subscribers until February 10th.
What is wrong with you, woman?
What is wrong with you?
All I'm saying is that Parker's Heritage, Master's Keep, Old Fitz 19, all three of those are 10 times more rare than Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend.
But you didn't save any of those for anything.
That's because it was last year. I'm saying
we're still getting married
this year. I'm getting a very rare, very allocated bottle of bourbon, and I'm not going to open it unless...
What are you getting me for our wedding? Sounds like you're getting yourself a whole bunch of fucking shit.
So anyway, Casey says, yeah, so subscribe to the Bourbon Bar. Help us hit a million. No. Oh, he said thanks a million.
A million would be nice.
A million would be nice. I need to get 1,000 subs first, then a million. But he said thanks a million, so I know what you mean. But thanks, Casey. And Peter White says Trailer Park Boys put us on the map long before Letterkenny.
I was gonna say I've seen Trailer Park Boys.
That's true, but I haven't seen it, so it's irrelevant.
That's where the Bubbles guy's from.
I don't know why I haven't seen Trailer Park Boys. Probably because Trailer Park Boys is a lot more of like stupid humor, isn't it? It's like a really like Letterkenny has a lot of stupid humor, but it's all so witty. Like it's very like
I don't like witty people.
It's very like the jokes they make is hilarious because like you would never think of that. Whereas I feel like Trailer Park Boys is much more of a like Three Stooges type funny. Or like what is the cop one? Super Troopers type funny. You know what I mean? It's like stupid funny. It's not really witty at all. But Letterkenny is just like cocky, like smart ass. Like it's just fun. Like the I don't know. I'm biased. I love Letterkenny. I have been getting Canadian corn whiskey, 120 proof, and I swear to add sugar still is tasty. That I should get some Canadian corn whiskey. Just get some Obtainium. Well, good if you like. Well, good like if you go to Newfoundland. I don't know which part of Canada Newfoundland's from. If that's even Canadian. I don't know where Newfoundland is. Where is the Crown Distillery? Love my Crown Royal. I've never had normal Crown Royal.
You've never
straight.
had normal Crown Royal?
Straight. I've never had normal Crown Royal neat. I've had it mixed and stuff. But I've never had it neat. And I have had a damn ton of Crown Apple. Joe Dickens says the people in Michigan and Illinois do not sound like Wisconsin.
They sound like it to me.
Yeah, they totally
but
sound
I
like
have friends like from like when I was in college, like they were from there.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But like people in the UP have a way stronger accent.
I had a girl who I was friends with, Matea, that one chick that we saw at the winery that one time.
Mm-hmm.
She was from Chicago, and when she moved up here, it was very apparent that she was from Chicago because
Really?
like she had this like the way she talked was so like maybe it was ghetto. I don't know.
Like,
she talked like a Chicagoan, I guess.
Like I don't think Beatrice sounds any different than me, and she never says that we have an accent.
So
And
I never
Amanda
talked
is
to
from
her.
Minnesota, and she sounds exactly like us.
Well, I feel like Minnesota is a lot more Midwest than Chicago is.
I was like just Chicago and above. I think that because
Well, I know.
So
I agree
long.
that Chicago.
Once you get to
is...
the bottom, you're like in the
Oh
south
yeah, no,
almost.
yeah. No additives allowed in Canadian whiskey. Hooah! Good, as it should be. Okay, nice oak vanillas. I like oak and vanillas a lot. It's called the Great Lakes accent.
Joe, like Michigan literally touches Chicago.
So does Michigan. Joe, what the heck?
I don't know what we're talking about. Is he talking about that accent on the TV?
Maybe. I don't know. Tricky said if you want to and find videos of Dan Rather talking outside of the nightly news, he's got a thick Texas accent in real life. What? I'm
telling you, this is a thing.
Casey
I
Fisher
cannot
says
feel my leg.
definitely not, Joe. No one sounds like a true Wisconsinite. That's damn true. Love and Doc Swinson's Alter Ego Cast Strength, close to Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend, but all I can get. Yeah, I've seen the Alter Ego Cast Strength around. I just never got it. I've never had Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend, so I wouldn't have anything compared to. I liked that look, Lauren.
I don't know what the look was, guys.
I don't know any look because you're beautiful. Call her ugly, she stormed off the show. Call her beautiful, she flicks me in the face. What? A man can't get a break around here.
Yeah, you didn't just tell me the truth.
Hey, James said I broke the third wall.
What's the third wall?
The third wall is when you're watching a movie and the character in the movie talks like to the camera, acknowledges that there's an audience, even though he's not supposed to know that.
Oh.
Like Deadpool. He's a third wall breaker. But Wait, is
I
it third wall or fourth wall?
Okay, I don't know, but I can't feel my leg, and it's starting to bother me.
Okay, we're just about to sign off. I just got to catch up on the last couple comments here. Peter White says Trailer Park Boys is excellent, not stupid funny. Really?
I've only seen a few episodes, and I thought it was stupid. But that's just
I don't
what
know.
I like in TV shows.
When I say stupid funny, I think of things like The Office, The Three Stooges, Super Troopers.
The Three Stooges is
Okay,
like
The Three Stooges.
fucking make
that's
you
stupid funny.
yeah.
But like Super Troopers, that's really stupid fun. It's funny. Don't get me wrong. It's totally hilarious, but it's stupid funny. Okay. Whereas Letterkenny is like you really have to think about what they say because it's hilarious.
Peter likes Letterkenny. You don't have to explain.
No, I know. I know he does. I know Newfoundland, where they're a step away from Greenland.
Is that so? It's on the side.
Well, Greenland is up over there.
Yeah, on the side.
So yeah, kind of above Maine. Wait, because Maine is right here, and Canada. Does Canada go above Maine? Just not connect, right? What? Like I'm pretty sure straight north from Maine.
I'm pretty sure you can drive through Maine and get to Canada.
I thought Maine isn't connected to Canada. Is it?
I don't know. I can't.
I'm not sure. I warned you about those Yoopers. Yeah, well, the Yoopers, honestly, sometimes the Yoopers can get a little rowdy. The Yoopers are like.
See, I'm not stupid. You can drive through Maine to get to Canada.
Oh, what am I on?
I don't know. See, when people say the American public school system, it's not every American public school. It's just the one Holden went to.
No, it's just that when you see maps of America, it's usually not connected to anything.
Well, use your brain. Things are still connected to things.
I know. But about the Yoopers are usually like.
Guys, we're gonna take a trip to the Porcupine Mountains this summer.
Yeah, but Yoopers are crazy. That's all I gotta say. Crown is owned by Beam Suntory and is in Gimli, Manitoba, and Valleyfield in Quebec, or should I say Quebec? Also distilled for them. Interesting. The Yoopers are a different breed. Damn right they are. Minnesota, eh?
I know.
So you're from Minnesota, eh?
I sounded so bad.
That's okay. I was gonna say something too.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Yeah, I'm from Minnesota. Minnesota. Old Dragon Bones 15-year hazmat rye is from Valleyfield. Really? I think I had seen one of those before.
I think I'm ready for my ice cream.
Me too. Wisconsin. That's the accent they teach
my
TV
brother
people.
used to have a shirt that said Wisconsin.
New Brunswick
that's what they say in college football.
True. New Brunswick is even further east of Maine and connected.
Thank you, Sugar Kitty. Holden needs to take a trip.
Just the one Holden went to.
I guess Holden and Casey. I should clarify that.
Yeah. But guys, thank you all so much for being here. We had another great and fun live stream. Just to recap, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C920 is goated for me. I've never had anything before C920, but so far it's kicked the absolute shit out of all of my favorites. So I'm saddened by the fact that it's so good. But overall, yeah, it's very good. Thank you all for being here. We had so much fun. As always, because we love you guys, and we thank you all for being here. That being said, if you guys aren't subscribed, please do, because your boy really wants to drink that Joseph Magnus cigar blend. And if you're subscribed already, but you know people who aren't, please.
Look, we both know that if Holden can get to 1,000 subscribers before our wedding, that he's gonna break it open.
Tell them to subscribe. Well, I have consistently said that was gonna be my 1,000 subscriber.
Okay, we'll talk about that on our wedding night.
If I don't make it to 1,000 subscribers by next year, then there's a real issue.
What's the issue? Maybe you're boring.
I don't know. Maybe I need to make more TikToks so I can get more subs.
Maybe we should just put pictures of me and change the name to The Lauren Show.
Maybe we should use pictures of you for the thumbnails and we would get more people, because we always get more people when you're on the thumbnail.
I just think it's wrong that Holden thinks it's okay to use my body to get YouTube viewers.
I don't. But that being said, hope you all have a great hope you all have a great night. Go check out everyone else who's streaming right now. 21090 is on. Sugar Kitty put the link in the chat, so go watch them. And Lauren and I will see you in the next class. Or Lauren and I will see you next time. Hope you all have a great night, and we'll see you all in the next class. Hello, good. We'll see you all in the next class. Okay, I only took 2 tries this time. Thank you, everybody, and we will see you next time. Wait, hold on. Scotch in the bayou as well. Awesome. All right, bye.